It's always so neat to see that front cap put back on. Gonna be taking a trip into town to find some new bolts. I want to find something a little thicker than what used to be in there. Actually, I think there just used to be self-tapping screws in there. So I'm gonna get some actual bolts, some little ones, and nuts to go on the other side. I'm gonna weld them into place. So if I ever want to take this off in the future, I don't have to worry about taking the dash out to get to those nuts. They'll just be captive, and you could just unscrew it from the front. Such beautiful sights today. It's not too hazy or smoky. Lovely. Happy to see it. Yes, another beautiful day. Only got a few more of these left. Got maybe, I don't know, a week left of sunny weather. Then we get into a little bit more rain. So, boy, Jimmy, or Rusty, is sputtering more and more, it seems like. Got plenty of gas. I think he's just running rough. Seems to be okay as soon as I said something about it. But yeah, so nuts and bolts for the front cap. Front cap is not going on quite just yet. But I want to get those bolts installed. Because I'm spray foaming. I'm gonna spray foam the front of that cab area. So I want to get those bolts welded in before I do that. I'm doing some drainage projects around here, it looks like. Oh, it's so cool seeing this big old machinery. I love it. Like this thing, look at that crazy thing. Little ditch, big old ditch digger. So cool. Oh, I love the nice weather in the farming fields. Farm fields. Fields for farming. It's beautiful out. We got a little rain last night, just a tiny bit. So it cleared up the skies really good. Oh, this guy's coming out. Farming man with his gas tanks, looks like. Got a gas tank delivery man. So anyway, I'm also getting steel. Last load of steel that I need. 4 patches. Anything else I think I should have in scrap that I can use. So yeah, last load I think. Last purchase of steel. Thankfully, that stuff's expensive. I'm getting the steel to complete the side skirts. Then I'll have a place to mount my my marker lights and complete the body. It's gonna look a little weird if I don't have that side skirt made, because the front cap and the bumper hang much lower than the side of the body is now. Even the framework, the frame and the exhaust is hanging down pretty exposed below the body, so it needs a little side skirt along the edge or along the sides. Yeah, definitely got some random sputtering with Rusty lately. Need to make just a couple more trips with you, Rusty. Just hang in there. I need some 3/4 inch plywood for that flatbed in the back. And probably some for the flooring on the interior or something. You can come up with something for that. Go, go, go. Yeah, I guess we're not going the speed limit, are we? Going 3 miles an hour under. Not fast enough for that guy, I suppose. Although usually everybody on this road goes 60. Usually, but I'm in no hurry. Oh, I love the views out here. Soak them up while I can. See how we're spray foaming the front of the cab. Going to do some undercarriage coating with some rubberized spray paint. So cover that in the vlog or in the rebuild video. Oh, we got a supporter to thank. John Paul W., thank you so much for your continued support of the channel and to help keep this rebuild going and keep the videos coming. Thank you so much, John Paul W. Got some fancy new editing software that removes backgrounds, which is really nice, real handy. Real easy process. I like it. It's got a lot of other fancy stuff I'm looking forward to trying as well. Somebody had a blowout. Also might, well, I need food. That should be priority number one. I've been eating just beans and brown rice lately. It's been my new poor man food. Brown rice and beans. Equal parts brown rice and bean. Canned refried beans. So it's pretty good actually. I like brown rice and beans. Put a little salt in with it. Oh yeah. Usually make a bowl up, throw some on a tortilla shell. Or if I don't have tortilla shells, it's really good just by itself. Brown rice, bean, and some salt. But finally have a little bit of money to get some food. Managed to get that steel. And there should be no more large purchases, I don't think. I mean, I need some 2x4s and some plywood for the interior floor. The upper floor on the interior. But that shouldn't cost nearly as much as the steel does. So yeah, it'll be nice to get this last load of steel, and then I can start those projects as soon as I'm ready. Also going to get some of that rubber window seal. Because the seal on the back door has failed on the bottom. It's getting chewed up. I think plywood on the interior is kind of catching it a little bit and chewing it up, and it yanked off the corner. I might try and just replace it since I have so much left over, or so much extra, after installing that rubber edge seal. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need to replace the bottom with something a little better, or something a little skinnier. I think the bottom gasket is just kind of getting pushed up into the way of the plywood interior panel, and it's just chewing it up pretty good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a roll of that other stuff, maybe a roll or two, just in case. Alright, went in and picked up a couple things of that rubber window seal. I'll try that for the bottom on the back door, see what I think. Maybe. I'll keep it handy anyway. I think I'll try and replace, I think I'll just replace it and do a better job cleaning the surface. I used some 70% alcohol, which isn't very aggressive, but maybe now I will try 90% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, which can actually strip paint. So maybe that would do a little better, helping that stick. I'll give that rubber stuff, or that EPDM edge seal, one more try. If it doesn't work, we'll put that on. Got a couple baggies of these machines, bolts and nuts. Should work perfect. Got some 1 inch and 3/4 inch. I'll need the 3/4 inch. I'll use the 3/4 inch, but just in case I got something a little bit longer. I'm not sure why I might need that, but if nothing else, there'll be spares in case I lose one of these or something. I mean, I only need 5, and there's 8 here, so that's something to throw into the hardware collection, or hardware inventory. Got some number 10 washers for the number 10 bolts, and I picked up a thing WD-40 gel lube, one more for my collection. I got already got 1 can, but this is like my favorite lubrication at the moment. It works really well, so I thought I'd get 1 more can, because quite a few things I could use that on coming up. So I want to make sure I have an extra. I actually sprayed the top of my engine because a mouse kept trying to build a nest on top of there, and I sprayed the front where it kept trying to put little bits of insulation, and it didn't like it, so I moved to the back of the engine and started putting little bits of insulation there, and I sprayed the back of the engine with this stuff, and it stopped coming on top of my engine. Or it died because I put out a bunch of poison. But it definitely didn't like this stuff because it kept moving its nest, or its attempted nesting locations around. And the stuff is still stuck to the top of the engine, getting hot and everything. It's still got a layer of greasy WD-40 on it, so it seems like some really good stuff. All right, got some food: potato bread, veggies, a couple cans of refried beans, package brown rice, carrots, coleslaw. Got some iceberg shredded lettuce this time as well. I like iceberg. Got a big jar of pickles, tortilla shells, a couple cans of tuna. Expensive tuna, but it's really good. Eggs. And dang it, I forgot to get paper towels. That's alright, we'll get that next time. I'll survive. Alright, let's go get some steel and head on back. got my 15-foot pieces strapped in. Got my 4x8 sheet. Should be good. Adjust those, slid a little bit to my side. Got them straightened up. I don't know how they slid, they're in there really good. But they did move over a little bit. Alright, back safe and sound with our last load of steel. 4x8 sheet of 16 gauge. 2 15-foot pieces. Cut down from 20. So I can finish these side skirts.
Good morning. About to go get started on the RV rebuild. Get a little more done. But I thought I'd finish up this vlog with some off-topic discussion. Just woke up from the craziest dream I've had in a long time. It was a crazy zombie dream. I was in a nice neighborhood. Everything was peaceful and calm, and somebody had the idea to start a zombie epidemic. The guy's with. And I can't remember exactly how we found an infected zombie or a person. He infected a person and took the infected person into a house. That person turned into a zombie, but while he was standing there watching that person, he got bit. And I continued the mission by leaving the door open. Or I noticed that he got bit, and I was like, oh crap, I remember hopping out through the window of this house. It's a really nice sunny day in this dream. A really nice neighborhood. Such a weird dream though. Why would I do this? So I run around, I open up the door to let the zombie out and let all chaos happen. And it happens so quick. He goes out and I hear neighbors screaming and they're getting bit and then they're biting people. Let's see, what's the last zombie flick I watched? I think it was 28 Days Later. Then 28 Weeks Later. The third one was, I did not like the third movie. It's horrible. But I was also a big fan of The Walking Dead up to season 3 or 4. Where was it? It just kind of went to crap. They ruined that show. But I loved it up until a certain point. Then it went woke. Yeah, so I like a good zombie movie, but this was nuts. There are all sorts of crazy different types of zombies too. Big bloated, white, spiked, rolling, it looked like blowfish type zombies, but there's no face on them. They're just like this, like amoeba, giant amoeba type thing. There were little bug zombies crawling around. It got chaotic. And it went on for so long too. Like, there's so much to this dream. At some point I was in an office. I got like away from the infected area. I think I was trying to warn people. I was talking to some office staff. I think I saw somebody I recognized. I think it was an old supervisor named Mike. It's kind of what he reminded me of. And then it just, yeah, like the infection catches up to that area. Gosh, and I'm running and hiding. People are getting like immediately infected somehow. It's like a tag you're it kind of situation. The zombies just had to touch somebody. God, it was freaky. I was running for my life. Hopping in through a window. I remember hopping in through another window, going into a bathroom, hiding in the bathroom, and then the doors are getting kicked down. It's just crazy and chaotic. I got out of that bathroom. I ran to like a school. I'm trying to warn the kids, and I see this real good-looking lady, and I'm like, I'm gonna save her. So I scoop her up. She's like, "Let go of me! What are you, crazy? Don't touch me!" And then the zombies came. She's like, "Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's get me out of here." And she like egging me on to run for our lives. Like, go, go, go. And then the zombies surround us, completely surround us on all sides. They're just all sorts of different types of zombies and creatures, and it's just like, we're fucked. But they made a deal with us. They let us go. The zombies just want to take over, but they're gonna leave some humans alive, and they let me go with this real good-looking girl. She was really hot. That's probably why I saved her. So like, if I'm gonna save one, it's gonna be you. And then we went. That's where I started waking up. Oh yeah, there are times where I was like in the beginning, I was jumping from roof to roof. I had this ability to jump really high and really far, and oh boy, there's a lot of running. It was really crazy. Zombie dream. I don't know if I've ever had a zombie dream. At least not that vivid and thoroughly complete from like beginning to end. That was nuts. It was like watching a movie. Some of these creatures are kind of reminds me of the game Left 4 Dead. The first one I think I played, maybe the second one also. A lot of different type of zombies in there. A variety of them. Oh, so I slept good, just waking up, about to get the day started. I wanted to just, yeah. Sometimes I put down little notes in my phone. Not too much written down. I just want to talk about anime for a second for any other anime lovers out there. I love anime. Finished Dragon Ball, finally. After years of watching that. I've never done a good job of just sitting down and watching Dragon Ball episodes back to back. I'd always watch a few, move on to something else. And it was great. The ending to that season, or it's not even called season 1 or season 2 or anything. There's just like 160 some episodes. Oh, that took so long. I think I started that before I started working on patches. So over 3 years ago, been picking away at that. I finally finished it. It was really good. I love Dragon Ball. Now I'm going to move on to Dragon Ball Z at some point. But first, I'm going to get a few others watched. I'm a little Dragon Balled out. There's a lot of filler in those episodes. And a lot of things that drive me nuts. Like, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But there's just some things I wish Goku would do differently sometimes. But overall, great anime. A classic. What's it called? Death Note is a really, really good one. I don't know if I'd say it was one of my favorites. It was really up there close. It's one I'll definitely watch again. So yeah, I'll definitely say that's one of my favorites, but I now have an all-time favorite. Steins Gate. If you guys like anime, watch Steins Gate. That is my all-time #1 favorite anime. Now, I love that anime show so much. It's a really good one. And that's it. Little anime update. Also really like ReZero. I'll put that in second place. I mean, they're all kind of, I'll put Steins Gate at the top, but I have like a bunch of second places. Like I love. There's such good anime out there. Toradora. Is that what that's called? Toradora with an exclamation mark. That was a really good one. I enjoyed that. Yeah, Toradora. Rent a Girlfriend. That's a funny one. And I think I already mentioned Tower of God. That was a pretty good one as well. Waiting for another season to come out on that. Oh, Spice and Wolf. I would put that also toward the top of my #1 favorites. Steins Gate, Spice and Wolf. I can't wait for the second season to come out. I'm watching Spice and Wolf's remake, which is really good. I haven't watched the original series, but I looked at some screenshots and I like the art style of the remakes. And it's just a great story. I'm really enjoying that. Spice and Wolf, yeah. Spice and Wolf and Steins Gate. I'll put Steins Gate still just a little bit higher than Spice and Wolf. They're two different. I'll put them both at #1. They're two different flavors of story and anime. And Steins Gate has technology and time travel, and Spice and Wolf has medieval vibes to it. Horse-drawn wagons and things like that. Two different flavors. Both, I would say, are my #1 favorite animes right now. Erased. I think I already mentioned Erased. That's a really good one. And that's probably enough for anime. Games. Started playing some Dead Space. I have that on my... Or actually, it's over here. But you probably can't see it because I'm using the... background remover, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Dead Space, I got that on the hard drive of my Xbox 360, so I'm replaying that. That's a really good game. It's a freaky game, but it's really enjoyable. I moved on from that to play some Death Stranding, which is really cinematically, just really visually. It's got some really good cinematics. The gameplay's okay. It's a little bit of a learning curve. It seems, it feels a little cluttered and complicated, like in the menus and the gameplay style. But now that I'm getting used to it, it's pretty fun. It's got a really cool storyline. It's really mysterious. But yeah, now I'm kind of feeling like I want to go back to Dead Space because it's just a really good game. I want to go finish that. Maybe at some point. I'm going to keep playing on the Death Stranding, which is pretty good. And that's it for that, for this update and video off-topic discussion for this vlog. Something I'm trying out. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm going to drink some water, try to wake up a little bit, and we're going to go get to work on that RV. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.